Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So, this latest kick that I'm on is called This Is Not My Beautiful House, or Is It? And these are all songs about coming home. And in the first set of songs that we looked at in this vlog kick, there were things about coming home where you were like, hey, this, doesn't feel the same. And now we are going to look at the comforts of coming home and, things that are exactly the same as you remember them. So we're going to start off with the song Homecoming by Josh Ritter. In a previous blog, by the numbers actually, we talked about 13 by Big Star and how no matter how old you are, no matter how bitter you might be, talking to myself there, when you first hear this song, you're immediately transported back to when you were that age. Josh Ritter's Homecoming has the exact same feel. It's a slow build, but the reason why we're able to immediately be transported back there is because the narrator has the same hesitations we do as listeners who know too much about life. He addresses this. He says, even me, yes, yes, y'all, who's been alone for so long, I'm coming home. The second verse sees him talking about an old flame. The nights are getting longer, the air is getting crisp. I first tasted the universe on a night like this. A box of wine, an alibi, and the fire in her eyes. And she later says, just give me your bad self and I can move the world. In addition to this person, he also mentions how this town had his heart and how it still has his heart, saying to his love interest later, who he is reunited with, we were never far from nowhere, meaning life got in the way, but all it took was one trip and they were back. The end of the song sees him singing out, I'm homecoming, 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 homecoming. The first time I saw Josh Ritter live, I basically went in cold, only knowing one song of his, which of course he didn't play. But this was the song that he played right before the encore, and its simplicity allowed me to sing along and feel part of the crowd of his dedicated fans who knew his songs even from his EPs and not just his full-length albums. I only bring this up because, again, the idea behind the song is to invite everybody in, and it does so masterfully. Melodically, the song is written in the key of C major and uses a simple 1-5-4 pattern of C, G, and F throughout the whole song, except the bridge, which uses F, G, A minor, and F, the 4, the 5, the 6, and the 4 before ending on the 5. The middle eight's cadence, the way he sings, just get a little bit higher, get a little bit tongue-tied, has a cool walk up to it, hence the 4, 5, 6 choice, and ending on the 5, creating a sense of suspense before heading into the last verse, starting on the 1 chord. It's just so terrific. This is necessary, of course, because the last word in the middle 8 is but, so it has to dive into some sort of resolve, which is a repeat of the first verse. I mentioned when we talked about The Curse by Josh Ritter in our Mysticism blog that his piano player is a guy named Sam Castrier. I also mentioned him, I think, in the vlog that I did about the song Messing with the Stations, and that is, or Messing with the Settings, I should say, and that is exactly where I'm going with this, in case I didn't mention that last time. But like I said, it's an absolutely terrific song, and he is absolutely terrific as well, whether he's producing or playing piano. So in addition to the piano that I couldn't stop gushing about a second ago, there's also drums and bass. So structurally, there are three verses followed by a chorus, him repeating homecoming 6 times, followed by another verse, a middle eight, another verse, and then the ending where he keeps repeating homecoming. Also, in the last chorus slash ending, there are background vocals that keep adding "Don't Go Away Now," and I love the vagueness of that line because it's not clear if he's talking to himself, to the other person, or to the feeling. Maybe it's all three. Again, the slow build of the song is absolutely terrific. You can listen to Homecoming below, and I'm not entirely sure where this song was produced. I know it was produced down in New Orleans, and that affected quite a bit of the sound on this record, but I will, look that up and let you guys know as I am posting this on YouTube and or on Facebook, I should say, and Instagram, and let you guys know, because if you're in Memphis, that's just a short train ride or a short drive down south, and you guys should absolutely check that out. I know there's a Bob Dylan recorded album down in New Orleans as well. So, a little bit of a music pilgrimage, even more so than it would be for your normal trip to New Orleans. But anyway, I digress. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you check out all of my other vlogs right here on YouTube, as well as all of my blogs, which can be found on the Memphis Songwriters Association website. I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much.